So there I was, early one morning, driving my little Suzuki Jimny. I was on my way to the first qualifying round of the 2017 Bridgestone 4x4 Club Challenge, and what a day it would turn out to be. There we are, Volverkloof 4x4 Trail. The 4 qualifying rounds of the Club Challenge were all hosted here, and the beautiful venue is already a hive of activity. It's an early morning, but I've made it. It's a 2017 Bridgestone 4x4 Club Challenge. Today I'm just a spectator, but before that, I need to wake up. I want my coffee. Cross Country Insurance, one of the co-sponsors, organized some lekker coffee for everyone, and it's just the medicine the doctor ordered to get the juices flowing properly in between catching up with some old friends. Meanwhile, sponsors are putting up their banners and gazebos. Some competitors are deflating their tires, while others are completing their entry forms. And the organizers are, well, organizing.
Okay, it's time now for the driver's briefing, but who knows, they're going to talk about the weather. I hear Dineo is in town. Let's see.
The driver's briefing is a vital part of the day's proceedings. Here the officials inform the competitors, many of whom are novices, about safety and about the workings of the point system. They also answer questions or concerns the teams may have. Weather also plays a pivotal role. If it would rain and the obstacle turn into a dangerous quagmire, the event may be cancelled. And just in case you didn't see last week's episode or were not paying attention, here's a quick recap of the rules. There are 2 classes, short and long wheelbase. Both classes compete on the same track and have to complete 10 obstacles. The track consists of several gates, normally placed on the most inconvenient line of the obstacle. Hitting a pole costs 25 points. A stop or reverse is worth 5 points each. Each obstacle has a maximum score of 100 points, so if you have a perfect day in your 4x4 offers, you can score 1,000 points. But don't forget, these are near standard 4x4s that mostly also double up as daily runners. So theoretically, there should be no Camel Trophy style challenges. But there is one man, Saki Kutie. He is the track master. Around campfires, the whisper referred to him as the Mad Hatter. Don't be fooled by the friendly chatter and smile. Saki has a bit of a reputation for really challenging the skills of a 4x4 driver. They say some drivers have even started crying because of Saki. With the briefing done and dusted, Kobus Boma and his technical assistants swing into action. They have to ensure that all the 4x4s are safe and also conform to the rules. There are a lot of rules, but basically, if your 4x4 comes standard with traction aids such as a differential lock, it's cool. If you retrofit a locker, that's not cool anymore. So, with all the checks done, all the speeches made, and all the stickers plucked, let's take my little Jimny straight to obstacle 1 for the first action of the 2017 Bridgestone 4x4 Club Challenge. This is obstacle 1. A steep descent is followed by an even steeper climb. The drivers have to pick their way through a maze of narrow gates. Here comes Gerard Horn in a Ford Ranger, tackling the tricky climb. And the Ford runs out of momentum. Lenton Alsop, in a shorty Mitsubishi Pajero, takes a more speedy approach and annihilates just about all the poles on the obstacle.
And this is a dead pole, not tadpole.
Now here's a machine. Volley Volmarans and Anna-Marie Engelbrecht drive a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. It has more locking parts than Fort Knox. It should be able to idle up those steep bits. They're looking pretty serious about it too, working out a cunning plan to scale the climb. Let's ride with them. So the rear locker is on and the front sway bar is disconnected. But they seem to have forgotten something.
Speeltjes. Laat ons gaan.
Oei, ek kry nie in. Is fyn, dis 'n stop. Dis reg, dis 'n stop. Ek gaan my kant toe gooi.
Ja, ek gaan weer daar op die paadjie plaas. Twee stappe, 3 paadjies.
En niks meer daarvan nie.
En ja, ons het hier so 20 punte.
Ach nee, Wally, what happened there?
I should have taken the 70. This is just too big to make that one there. That's for the chimneys.
Sidestepped like a true politician, but Wally forgot about the camera in the car. After a bit of a drive through the beautiful Volvo Kloof bush, we arrive at obstacle 9. We're just in time to see Rainer Moritz and Reinhard van Wyk complete the relatively easy obstacle, scoring 75 points. But that's most another chimney over there.
Hey, Koos, hoe gaan het? Hoe gaan het?
Nee, goed.
Kan niet klaar nie, man. I see I'm in your team now this year.
Yeah, I see you also driving a Jimny today.
Yeah, but now, why are you folding your mirrors?
No, because we're scared. If you look backwards, you're so scared. You're
No,
shaking
man,
your
no,
boots,
man.
man. Sucky makes it difficult, so you have to fold in your mirror so you
That
don't
bloody
look
sucky,
backwards.
that bloody sucky.
Sucky is the other one.
I believe you're giving us 100 for this obstacle.
No,
First
depends
100.
what Sucky
First-
gives us.
No,
We
but
don't give anybody anything.
no, but I'm told they haven't had 100 for this obstacle.
No. Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully.
That's not what
No
we want to
pressure,
hear.
no pressure,
Yeah,
no
We
pressure.
don't want to hear that.
But
Okay.
they
Must you guys go?
Yes, unfortunately.
All the best.
on us.
I'll see you on the track.
Thank you.
Cool.
Time for a break. After the pit stop, we find out if the little chimney did me proud.
Okay, so the chimney's in. I'm hoping for 100. There we go. Yes! First 100.
Yes, first 100.
There we go.
Yes, the one that's
Ish, Land Rover, let me get my toolbox.
The Landy makes it through, but hits one pole, so that's 75 points. A skis for that comment about the toolbox there, Dave. Glad to see you made it through without any issues though. This is team opposite lock, Peter and Jaco Swart, in a big and wide Ford Ranger double cab. Let's see how they fare. So far, so good. The last pole flattened beyond any saving, but that's at least 75 points earned.
At other obstacles, on the other hand, it's not going so well.
This is obstacle 5. It's a steep descent with some axle twisters and very narrow gates along the way. This is Clive Finnis and Marius Wessels in another Land Rover Discovery. Let's ride with the Landy Lands.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, just keep straight this way. Don't turn yet. Okay then. Okay, wait. Don't turn yet. Okay, go. Okay, start turning. There we go. You pass. Okay, straight. Unless you go there. Okay, go. Turn.
Full up.
Just gently. You're gonna make it. Let's go.
Yo.
Yes. Go.
I'll keep it tight up here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you could try and get up there. There's loose boulders there. And I think now you have to put a little bit more power into it. Okay, turn.
I'm locked.
You've missed it. Come, go. Okay, keep on the lock. Keep on the lock.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Look at this.
Not gonna make it. What's this? What's the penalty for? Damn.
So that's just 45 points. What went down there, Clive?
The Land Rover's got a very poor turning circle, but she managed, and I'm pretty impressed, eh? But then I drive a Land Rover, so I'm happy.
Over the years, a few competitors from neighboring African countries have competed in the 4x4 Club Challenge. But this event marked the first time an international journalist took part in the competition. This is Rob Pritchard, a Welsh 4x4 journalist who is partnered by local lad Anthony Coetzee. Let's see how Rob fares in the Pajero 3.2 DID.
Did I do that?
Okay, stop. Okay, slowly.
Going slowly.
Drive it.
How did I hit that first one? Just one, yeah? Two.
So, what's with all the dead poles then, Rob?
And then I hit another one, but I don't know which one. Which one was that?
This one, right, the last one.
The last one?
Yeah.
The one that you said, just drive! That one?
Yeah, it was going to slip into it, but it just didn't make it.
Oh well. How many points?
30.
What was else on the list?
I didn't have a look.
No. So we were doing all right until then. We had a couple of hundreds, but I don't think the other people are going to do that much better in there. We'll see. What's next?
Meanwhile, at another obstacle.
This is obstacle 10. At a first glance, it may seem meek and mild, but it's actually anything but. As Gerard Schutte and Tinus Lindegg in the Nissan NP300 ably demonstrate here, you just need the right amount of momentum to get through the last tricky gate. Gerard Horn in a Ford single cab though tackles the last climb a whisker too slow, and the Ranger grinds to a halt. This is George Dowse, and he drives a big and long Ford Ranger 3.2 TDCi. His co-driver, Altus Kitching, is out on the track, guiding the Ranger. Let's ride with George and Altus.
Okay. I gaan reverse, Altus.
Ja, het werkt. Kom op.
Alright, ek luister vir jou. luister vir jou, luister vir jou. Ek probeer.
Kyk, terug.
Ek is op pad terug.
George. Kyk, kom terug.
And in the end, there was much happiness, even though they had bagged only 50 points.
Thanks for an awesome day, Bridgestone.
Alright.
Time to head to the shops. On the other side, we head over to obstacle 3, where 2 Pajeros and a Prado take on some tricky climbs and ruts. This is obstacle 3 at the Volvo Kloof 4x4 trail east of Pretoria. And although it may look like a la-di-da drive through some tall grass, it's anything but simple, as Linton in a shorty Pajero will now demonstrate. And he's off, taking a short left up the hill. Let's watch. At the top of the hill, he has to stop and reverse to avoid the poles. Oh, but he nicks one. Now Linton has to make his way down a steep decline and up through an axle twister on another heap of earth. He manages that climb perfectly. Now just for the last hair-raising descent. He's through. But with all the stops and reverses and the dead pole, the Pajero man just bags 45 points. Father and son team PJ and Johanna Maritz are in a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado 120 and they are Bridgestone Club Challenge virgins. The V6 Prado has no trouble getting up the first climb, but PJ takes out one pole. After some more stopping and reversing, down goes the cruiser. Oh no, that's another pole kaput. Having made another stop and reverse at the top of the hill, through goes the cruiser. That's 30 points. So guys, what are your thoughts on your first Bridgestone 4x4 challenge?
I'm not doing too well, but it's our first time. I lost unnecessary points just with the mirror at the first obstacle, but I enjoy it. I mean, it's a challenge and that's why we're here.
Yeah, just for the fun.
Our last customers are Martin Diaga and Terence Dixon in a long wheelbase Mitsubishi Pajero. After carefully inspecting every centimeter of the obstacle, Martin finally is ready to rumble. Just remember to fold in your mirrors. Oh dear, too late. Ach no man, he takes out both poles. Now down the decline and up over the next one. Again he takes out both poles, so that's already 0 points. But let's watch and finish the whole obstacle anyway. Martin, just give us a rundown of that obstacle.
It was a real tester, I must be honest. Obviously on the incline, no lockers at the front, and safety first. So I tested the angles, but play the game.
And to the prize giving we go. It was an interesting first qualifier too, with some of the more fancied teams that just didn't quite live up to expectations, while others exceeded the expectations. In third place overall were Lawrence and Beryl Dames in a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. The team won a very cool front-runner hamper that includes the brand's popular fold-up camping chairs. And in second place, Wimpy Olivier and Jaco van Zyl, driving a Nissan Terrano. The Lichtenberg crew won some cool opposite lock prizes. Taking the 10,000 rands Bridgestone tire voucher and Snowmaster ice machine first prize were Flip Kotter and Herman Stein in my favorite little 4x4, the Suzuki Jimny. The team has only lost 60 points on all the obstacles to score a very impressive 940 points for the day. You go, lads! Next week, we return to the Volvo Kloof for the second qualifying round of the 2017 Bridgestone 4x4 Club Challenge. Who will rise to the occasion and who will not? Find out next week.